Greg Ruff and Caroline Hampton of the Trevecca cross country team, and it's regionals this weekend, and you guys have been preparing for that. Now, a little bit of a backstory. You went to nationals a year ago and excelled very well. You started off slower this fall than you wanted or expected because you were sick and stuff like that. You've been working yourself back. You had a great performance at conference. How is all that carried into now preparing for regions?
It makes me really excited to what's to come. Like you said, I've been sick, so there's been a few setbacks this semester. Wasn't planned, but that's what happens with our sport, and you just have to grind through it. Staying tough mentally has been the thing, and I'm ready for this weekend, I can tell you that.
Well, I knew it was serious when at our own home meet that you pulled out at the last second, and I know you well enough to know that you didn't feel well, and that's a sign. That was 2 weeks before conference, so even 2 weeks out, you were still not 100%.
Yeah, it was one of those things that I love racing, I love running, it's my passion, so having to make that call with my coaches was very tough, but you have to look forward to what's to come, and if that race I raced and hurt my body, like that wasn't going to be worth it. So just kind of looking at big picture and where we want to go.
Talk a little bit about preparing for regions and what you've done over this 2 week period since conference to try to get better.
We've done some grueling workouts. He's kind of thrown me into some really tough ones, but I know that with feeling good with those workouts, it's going to be race time ready.
Did it change a little bit because normally you do start to taper towards this time of year, and because you weren't getting as many miles in, did that kind of change the philosophy of training for this?
Not so much. We still tapered when we need to taper because there's no point of having sore legs during the race. So we did things accordingly, and I just feel like my fitness is back to where it needs to be.
A lot of things play into running that you don't think about maybe in other sports, but the heat, the temperatures, the cool, you guys actually like the little bit cooler temperatures to run in. You don't mind training in the heat. Talk about how it's been so warm this October and even here into into November, heading into this region.
Yeah, it's been a hot season for sure, but we saw that it's going to be in the low 60s this weekend, and that's perfect weather for running, and it may be hot for some of these northern schools. So I think we're just going to be really equipped for this race, and we know how to fight through the heat for sure.
It's cross country regions this weekend at University of Southern Indiana, and you have a chance to go
to nationals. Yes.
To nationals.
Let's do it.
We'll see if Caroline can do it again. Catch more about the regions at TNUtrojans.com.